Been attempting to remove DEI in every facet, whether that's company or whether that's college. What's your response to that?
I think that's just like a greater way to silence student voices, especially within here. I know I'm personally working within a lot of spaces in order to like organize against that.
Sure.
Right now we're working on a campaign that's like trying to help students not get silenced. There's for example, there's the Stanford 12 who last year who were forming a protest within Stanford. They stormed the president's office, and they did like historically like. There was historical precedent for their move where they decided to show, and because of like the Trump office and because of like the current political climate and like this sort of attitude of being against like talking about DEI and being against talking about like student issues and just sort of like the broader things that affect our life. I think there's been this move to just like silence, and in order to do that you just need to remove the language from the institutions like here, where I think student activists are the ones that push change a lot, and I think by removing DEI you try and silence them, you try and fearmonger them in order to make it so they don't feel like they can have the power in order to speak out against these very present issues that I think are just going to get more and more as Trump continues on in his presidency. And I think that's a prime issue, because I think that's just like that affects how we talk about these issues. Exactly. And I think it's just it's very indicative of where we're going, and I think it's a very indicative of why we need to fight as well.
I 100% agree. And we see that same theme followed up with like the abduction of Mahmoud Khalil. You know, it's the same thing of trying to have political prisoners just to fearmonger so that people don't stand up and fight back.